Strand Lighting, a world leader in the control of light. Creative lighting for the world of entertainment. From professional theatres to voluntary arts and schools. For television and cinema. In the studio or on location. Making drama or making the news. Dynamic lighting to set the scene in a hotel or create the mood in a restaurant. Whether establishing ambience or making a dramatic statement, from grand opera to fine art, the world has come to rely on equipment from Strand Lighting. Low voltage to high wattage spotlights. Basic manual to advanced memory control. Dimming packs to digital systems. Now a company within the Rank Organisation's film and television division, Strand Lighting has manufacturing sites in Kirkcaldy, Scotland, Pomezia, Rome, and Los Angeles, California. With its West London headquarters and offices in France, Germany, Italy, America, Canada, and Hong Kong, Strand Lighting supports an unrivaled network of dealers and distributors who provide product and service locally. Strand Lighting first opened its doors for business in London's Covent Garden in 1914. And by the 1920s, the Strand name and reputation were already well established in theatreland with its message, lighting for entertainment. Strand Lighting is justly proud of its heritage. The modern company has invested in industrial design, quality systems, employed the latest technology in manufacturing processes, and has consistently worked to maintain its reputation, establishing a record of innovation that competitors only seek to achieve. Strand Lighting, a world leader in the control of light. Introducing a new concept in dimming, the Strand Lighting LD90 digital dimmer rack. There have been few truly innovative developments in the history of dimming. The eclipse of resistance, then transformer dimmers, was signalled by the arrival of the Theatrecon in the late 1940s, until solid-state thyristor devices replaced them and became the established technology for analog dimmers. Today, digital dimming brings a milestone to lighting intensity control, equivalent to the audio improvement of the compact disc compared with a phonograph. When Strand first introduced a digital dimmer in 1990, the specification found immediate favour with the demanding standards of users worldwide. Some dimmers may operate from a digital protocol, such as DMX512 from the control desk, but actually remain analog inside. In these cases, the firing signal to the thyristors is derived from ramp generator circuitry, which relies on components of varying tolerances, which are subject to drift over a period of time, requiring manual trimming and adjustment. In the LD90, digital integrity is maintained from the input all the way to the thyristor output. Lighting intensity level, speed of response, and dimmer law are all calculated digitally, resulting in far greater precision and consistency than an analog dimmer could possibly achieve. Firing control is quartz accurate. Add to this 16-bit processing with 2000 step fade resolution, 8 times smoother than DMX512, and top quality digital dimming results every time, with no need for manual adjustment. Strand's LD90 brings true digital dimming within the budget of every user. At a price lower than most basic analog dimmers, the LD90 combines digital performance with a host of extra benefits. LD90 is the digital dimmer rack for the 21st century. It is simple, compact and silent in operation, producing no intrusive sound into performance spaces. LD90's one-size slim cabinets are easy to install and maintain and can be floor or wall mounted. LD90's unique system-wide control enables combinations of racks to be programmed simultaneously by using either a handheld controller or a personal computer. Both digital multiplex and analog inputs come as standard features, with the option of a second DMX input from another controller. Electrical safety is a prime consideration in the LD90's design, with compliance to European standards and the new Electromagnetic Compatibility Directive. Earth leakage breakers are another safety option, and there's flexibility for additional contractor-installed components too. Software features include programmability, enabling LD90 to provide backup presets. LD90 also has its own built-in self-test function for extra service convenience. Although LD90 is a single-size rack, it offers considerable customer configuration flexibility. Within the cabinets are 3 power blocks. These can consist of 8 by 2.5 kilowatt dimmers, 4 by 5 kilowatt dimmers, or blank blocks. The 8 by 2.5 kilowatt power blocks can be supplied with single pole breakers in standard or 2 neutral disconnect options. The 4 by 5 kilowatt power blocks have the option of single or double pole. A blank power block can also be supplied for cost-efficient depopulation and user-specified breaker design. Customization can be further extended by the use of LD90's optional accessories. These comprise RCDs, a single-phase kit, a 25-amp large terminal kit for 16 square millimeter conductors, and a second demultiplex kit for DMX 512. The optional handheld controller and remote push-button stations add an extra dimension to the LD90. The dimmers may be controlled directly from any point of the installation, independently from a control desk, using the system-wide control network. Normal supply input can be single or 3-phase AC between a nominal 100 and 240 volts. Ripple reject filtering is built into LD90 to prevent dimming performance being affected by interference on the main supply. As a further safety feature, a thermal cutout will protect any module that might become overheated. LD90 accepts up to 26 digital or analog inputs. 24 of these control the internal dimmers. The remaining 2 can control auxiliary analog dimmers, such as Strand's Unidim for specialized loads like fluorescent or transformer-fed lighting. Multiplexed input signals are derived from control desks outputting DMX 512, SMX, and D54 protocols. Alternatively, 26 analog signal inputs, either plus or minus 10 volts, can be selected on a highest takes precedence basis. Also on a highest takes precedence basis, a second DMX 512 input can be added. This can be extremely useful when dimmer control may be run from an architectural system such as Strand's Premier, or where a performance desk may be brought in for special occasions. Presets can also be called up from remote preset stations without the need of a control desk operator. Up to 99 presets are stored in LD90 dimmers. These can be activated by using either the keypad on the rack itself or by using LD90's system-wide control facility. SWC is a unique feature introduced by Strand Lighting for remote control of LD90 channels and presets. SWC operates across all the racks in an installation and one single command on the rigger's remote 16 or 8 preset wall stations, or PC, replaces visits to individual racks or dimmers. Thanks to its affordability, LD90 will be ideally suited to theatres, concert halls, municipal venues and schools, wherever quality dimming performance is called for. Planning is simple. When the dimming loads and number of circuits required have been decided, an easy calculation will establish the number of racks needed. Each 2.5 kilowatt circuit will safely run a pair of 1200 watt cantata spotlights, for example, or 4 500 watt quartets, or 650 watt preludes. The 5 kilowatt circuits will carry two 2.5 kilowatt alto spotlights. LD90 makes ordering simple. Whether your requirement is for a fully populated rack or something smaller, the building blocks are available to suit your needs. And where the standard building blocks are not sufficient, there is a custom block for local contractor components, such as control of non-dim loads. When allocating space for dimmer installation, remember to allow for access, as well as convenience to the electrical supply and routing of load and control cables. The shallow depth of LD90 means that all contracting spaces are within easy reach. Installation is made easier by providing access to the whole cabinet once the front panel is removed. For safety, precision injection molded engineering quality plastic covers clip over the power modules. With the LD90 rack in position, cables are brought in through the entry points at the top of the unit. Power blocks are installed. These are retained by 4 screw brackets, leaving only the connection of the power cable loom and the wiring of the load cables to be completed. Installation stages are fully described in the handbook supplied with the LD90. Electrical installation should always be carried out by a suitably qualified contractor in accordance with the IEE wiring regulations. Additional accessories can be fitted to the rails, accommodated by cutouts made in the plastic cover using a sharp knife. With the front panel secured in position, the LD90 can be tested with the power on. The dimmer is now ready for use, accepting inputs from a control desk. If this was the end of the story, the LD90 would still be a very economical, high-quality digital dimmer. But now, let's look at LD90's programmable features. Each rack has a keypad with a security code. The liquid crystal display provides messages for programming and diagnostic reporting. English, French and German language options are selectable. Function status is indicated by LEDs. "99 presets can be programmed at rack level, and should the input multiplex signal fail, the rack can be programmed to hold the current mode or fade to a preset level. Analog input signals can be calibrated for signal matching, along with D54 multiplex signals, as well as the output signals to the 2 auxiliary dimmers. Both multiplexed inputs can be programmed with rack start addresses and can be individually patched. Each dimmer can be controlled by the input signals or can be set to a fixed level between 0%, off, and full. A maximum output voltage can be set to help prolong lamp life. A minimum level setting between 0 and 25% is also available. For non-dim loads, such as motors, practical lights and so on, individual dimmers can be programmed to operate as a non-dim at any desired trigger level. Dimmer response speeds can be set to fast, standard or slow, providing the best conditions for the smallest to the largest lamps. Fast ensures rapid response to chase programs, and slow increases lamp life. There is also a choice of dimmer curves: linear power, square or S-curve. A fluorescent curve can be programmed with top and bottom cutoff points. A fast start feature is used with high-frequency electronic ballasts. LD90. It all adds up to a most remarkable dimmer. True digital dimming. Choice of power modules. Customization. User programmable features. System-wide control. And all for the price of an old-style analog dimmer. LD90. The future of digital dimming. Strand Lighting are committed to providing educational information to all interested in creative lighting for entertainment and architecture. Lights is an informative journal published twice a year featuring lighting design reviews and technical articles, as well as news of installations and new products. Lights is available free on receipt of a valid registration card. Ask your Strand dealer for details or call Central Marketing on 081 560 3171. Step into the limelight is Strand's educational resource pack, designed as a teaching aid for schools and anyone studying the fundamentals of theatrical lighting equipment. The pack contains designer aids, a stencil, colour samples, plot sheets and a complete set of course notes for teachers. Also included are 15 full-colour posters, each dealing with the history and development of a particular topic. Strand specialist publications are available for a more detailed understanding of lighting subjects. The Science of Light is an important reference work explaining vision, perception and colour. Lighting for Television provides useful advice, plans and product information for television lighting. Strand fact sheets give valuable background information and are available on a number of subjects. Contact Central Marketing for details. 60 Years of Light Work is the title of Fred Bentham's autobiography, an amusing and informative account of Fred's work in lighting for entertainment, more than 40 years with Strand Lighting. The Strand catalogue and price list is the definitive order reference to the best in creative lighting equipment. Call your dealer or Strand Lighting to receive your free copy. Sweatshirts, t-shirts and tracksuits with lights and Strand logos are high-quality products which are ideal both for lighting crews and for smart casual wear. Call Central Marketing for details.